Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today, we're playing a Grixas discard deck. And this is a little bit different from your typical Grixas discard. This one actually was built by my good friend Josh, and so thank you, Josh, for this awesome build. He sent it over to me, and this is very much like how Josh plays. Is like it's just straight up a bunch of cheap removal spells, and just like that's how this guy plays. Is we're just going to be removing everything from the board and then play a few big things. So it's kind of like a control-y, but this is my kind of control. I enjoy control when it's like, all right, we're gonna just remove everything on the board. I'm gonna destroy it rather than like counter it or not let you actually play it. You get a little bit of hope before we annihilate it. That's fun. So that's what this deck is trying to do is discard all the basic stuff, kind of run them out of cards in the early games, and then just kind of win with a Nicol, Bolas, Doom Whisperer, Eldest Reborn, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and yeah, here we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, I want to thank today's sponsor, Flipside Gaming at flipsidegaming.com. Use the promo code Jeff to get 10% off all orders over $10. Again, that's at Flipside Gaming at flipsidegaming.com. All right, so against Juggle Guy, here we go. So this deck probably ought to be played best of three. It does have a good sideboard in this one as well, and I actually kind of annihilated a mono blue deck, mono blue tempo, with it initially. Yeah, we'll keep this. Decent discard. Eldest Reborn's not bad. Kind of a slow top end, but Water Grave is good. Got our colors. But I don't like the pacing of playing best of threes. It's a little bit slower, I feel like, for videos, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and Thought Erasure first here. Get our Surveil. Try to find something that we're wanting here. Nicol Bolas, maybe. Lava Coil is actually pretty good against us here. Pyromancer kind of just stops them from doing much of anything, though, and we can kind of keep them off of other stuff. So let's... We have a lot of creature removal, so let's go ahead and get rid of the Lava Coil. Kitesail Freebooter we'll keep on top. This way we get another thing out of their hand. Pyromancer. Yep. Alright, Swamp. They're going to shock this. Well, actually, they can't this turn, so... I guess we can steal the shock. Experimental Frenzy. Steal the shock, make him spend the Lava Coil if they want to. We won't block this turn against this guy. We're going to try the Rat against him first. No blockers. Take the 2. See if they Lava Coil. They do. So they do have a shock now. Which we're going to Burglar Rat. This is going to require the shock as well. I mean, they're up to mana for Experimental Frenzy, though. And so I'm guessing this is also Mountain. Swings in. We will absolutely block. They trade. And Experimental Frenzy. Okay. I mean, Nicol Bolas doesn't do a lot here, but we will play it. Discard the hand they can't use. Crater Maker. Okay. So now if they start going off here, we do hopefully have Eldest Reborn next turn. Alright, Lightning Strike on top. Lava Runner. Please no shock. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. Alright, land for Eldest Reborn would be pretty good. Do we have Vraska's Contempt over Plaguecrafter? Let's just pass the turn. Will Vraska's Contempt any whatever good thing they get? Pyromancer. Yep, resolves. Yeah, now we're going to Vraska's Contempt. Plaguecrafter can get their other thing. We can get back the Nicol Bolas with the Eldest Reborn. Do we want a Chemister's Insight this turn is the question. The the downside really doesn't change anything because they're drawing off the top of their, like, it's all luck anyway. So let's just go ahead and do it. Chemister's Insight, we're looking for land. All right, perfect. So we do get to play land. So Steam Vents tapped and pass the turn. Risk Factor. We're actually fine with them drawing cards here. I mean, mostly. If they draw 3 good cards, they have to wait a turn, but then they just have a handful of awesome stuff. So decline. Let them draw 3 cards. Hopefully it was all the stuff they were hoping for there. They can play Risk Factor. Yep. Down to 9. Mission Briefing. Mission Briefing lets us gain some life. Let's Eldest Reborn. Yeah, this is still pretty bad. Lava Runner. Pyromancer. Man, they have been getting some good stuff off the top of this deck. I'm thinking they sack it now. Probably sack it on the end step. Or my end step. Alright. They can also just Risk Factor. We're going to give them more stuff in hand. Lava Coil. Okay. So discard a card. We will... Mission Briefing. We can kill both things. Lava Coil probably would have been better there. Price of Fame. A little too expensive for just removal right now, I think. Island. Also Graveyard. I think we're looking for Doom Whisperer. So what we could do, we could Thought Erasure, steal something, and kill something. We don't gain life, though. Vraska's Contempt. Gain some life back from Lava Runner. I don't think that was as good as just playing double Lava Coil or something like that. Plaguecrafter, Lava Coil. Yeah. Risk Factor, decline. Get to draw your cards. I mean, they've got to have enough damage here. Oh, and the shock off the top. Okay. And land. And Trite. Oh my goodness. Yep. Banneret. This is insane running. And another Lightning Strike. Whoo, man. That... Alright. Alright. I mean, we played it through even though we were in a bad spot there. I probably should have played it a little differently there, but I mean, either way we were dead. Just straight up dead. All sorts of dead. Alright, here's Soul Skies. Sweet, that's a solid name. I like it. Alright, what you got here? Burglar Rat. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, a lot of removal. Got the mana for that. These are slow lands. I just noticed that. I was thinking this was a Steam Vents. Sulfur Falls. I guess we want black mana first, so let's go Drowned Catacomb. Pass of the turn. Land, untapped land? Nope. Alright. Sulfur Falls. Pass the turn. And discard is pretty good against control. Go Rat. This is where we ought to be playing best of threes, is against control. Pretty bad against control. Steam Vents tapped. Perfect. Alright, so good old Nikki B next turn, which we're not going to play here. And pass the turn, Chemister's Insight on their end step. Actually, we're going to... Do we draw too many cards here? No, we're good. We're going to do it now. Thought Erasure is not bad. Alright, so Thought Erasure. Sinister Sabotage, yep, that resolves. Trying to get as many counters out of the deck as possible. Kitesail Freebooter. Let's take a look at this hand. Syncopate, Syncopate. Well, we're going to take a Syncopate. And that explains why they've been holding up all of their mana each time. History, alright. Well, we can't go into this Syncopate here. Actually, so they can pay 2 for it. So we can Mission Briefing and Thought Erasure again. Doesn't do a whole lot. Alright, go to combat, attack. And Nikki B gets syncopated and not able to come back either, which is bad. Is Mission Briefing for Thought Erasure worthwhile? I think not until they actually do the Chemister's Insight. So let's just pass the turn, Chemister's Insight on their end step, so we don't have to discard. Yep, resolves. Create some big guys. I mean, we probably could have just killed some of their stuff that turn. We're going to take 2. Oh, excuse me. Going to take 2. And we'll see if they counter this Chemister's Insight. It's a possibility. Alright, Lance is actually okay. Pass to my turn. Sulfur Falls, untapped. And we will cast down here. And Lava Coil. We have so much removal in this deck, so I think I'm okay with this. We're looking to draw into like Plaguecrafters and some other stuff. Go to combat, swing in. Did I not swing in one of these turns? I think I totally missed it like the last few. I've just been passing turn. That's not good. Alright. And Mission Briefing, not worthwhile yet. Alright, pass to my turn. We might just have to get this out of their hand and just try for one of these. I guess we can Mission Briefing for it though. So let's play Mountain this time. Mountain, Mission Briefing. I'm going to grab the Thought Erasure. Sinister Sabotage. Yeah. That's fine. We're just going to discard Water Grave here. Actually, we need more black mana. Discard the Steam Vents. Draw some cards. I think they actually let this happen. I mean, if they syncopate it, that'd be great. Alright, so they do syncopate. Totally fine with that. And I was just saying how best of ones go a lot faster. I mean, and this is a slow game, but man, doing this against like 3 games in a row would be so long. Alright, Chemister's Insight, looking for more counters, because that's pretty much all they're playing in this deck, it looks like. Settle the Wreckage discarded. Alright, so now we're going to try for... do we Doom Whisperer or Nicol Bolas? Alright, let's go for Nikki B. We had enough mana for this Syncopate. That was the only thing I was thinking of there. Yep, Sinister Sabotage. We're gonna have the center tapped. I was gonna use up the. I guess I probably could have had the Chemister's Insight, but I actually like the two things we have here. Ways to make them discard. Now we can use that. So go to combat, attack. Settling the wreckage. So they can get back a Syncopate. Frustrating. Yep, take action. We're going to get some more stuff out of our deck. Grab black. How much land do we have? So we can actually pay the 3 if we Doom Whisper. So Doom Whisper. Well, I got something on the battlefield. Yay! We're playing Magic. Yippee! And it's going to get destroyed. I'm not seeing any red, which is at least better, but Ixalan's Binding would be pretty bad here. We are absolutely going to start surveilling, stacking our stuff here. Yep, lands to the graveyard. Land. Thought Erasure is interesting. Alright, we'll keep the Thought Erasure. Go to my turn. Start discarding here. So let's Thought Erasure. See if we get that Syncopate out there. And then Eldest Reborn, if they do. And if they have double counter, then ouch. X8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so that's fine. Yep, resolves. Totally fine with that. Go to combat, attack in. And I mean, I wish they had a Planeswalker I could use this on right now, but Eldest Reborn. While we can, get back our Nikki B on the last one there, and pass the turn. So they might have a Silhouette here. They do have a Silhouette. So because we're getting back Nicol Bolas, and that's actually what I want, especially with this mana here, we're okay with this. I will definitely surveil first, though. We can hit the Lyra if that comes in. Plaguecrafter is pretty good. Burglar Rat. This hits to Fairy. This helps a little bit. I don't know about that one. It's a little bit interesting. We'll go Graveyard. We're going to go Burglar Rat, actually, on top. This way they're actually discarding 2 cards next turn. Alright, so they discard a card. Land. They discard a card or play something here. We actually probably will Chemister's Insight now. We know we're drawing Plaguecrafter. What do they get rid of? Syncopate. Let's Chemister's Insight. Plaguecrafter and cast down. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, I could get Plaguecrafter down over Burglar Rat, but again, I'm trying to have something to do against a Teferi. Alright, go to my turn, and we're going to get our Nikki B back. and see if it gets Ixalan's Binding right away. If that's the case, we only have one more Doom Whisperer to draw into. That's the biggest issue with this deck, is nothing to hit enchantments at all. Blink of an eye would be pretty good. So this has to be sorcery speed. Let's just do it.
There are none greater than I.
Let's do they have any planeswalkers in the graveyard here? Not yet. Alright, we're gonna draw the 2 cards. Try to win just by card draw here now. Burglar Rat's not bad. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, there we go. Whew, what a game. That one took a while. Alright, we will play one more here. Although you guys pretty much saw the entire deck that time. So yeah, one more. Alright, here we are against Knight Rider. And Thought Erasure, Sulfur Falls. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll probably just Sulfur Falls first, because no 1 mana things. I don't think this deck even plays any, so no real punishment there. Alright, goal, Gary. Goal, Gary! Alright. Thought Erasure. So they have 4 mana next turn, so Ravage Chupacabra we can kind of dodge around pretty well. Finality we can kind of dodge around pretty well. Carnage Tyrant is pretty bad, but again, we actually have a lot of ways that can kill that. Assassin's Trophy is probably the worst thing for us. So let's take the Assassin's Trophy. Swamp on top gets us to our Eldest Reborn mana, so I think we actually do want that. And so I think we just start trying to kill their board a little bit. Alright, Branchwalker. Do they draw land? Carnage Tyrant number 2. They're keeping on top, even though they don't have mana here. That's actually pretty greedy. Alright, we can actually kill this Druid of the Cowl, and they don't have any mana right now, so kill the Druid. Taking 3, that's fine though. They can find for the Druid again. Alright, down 3. We're taking 3. Let's go Rat. I'm guessing they discard Chupacabra or Carnage Tyrant here. We are kind of a control-y looking deck, and so Carnage Tyrant is pretty good. Yeah, there goes 1 Carnage Tyrant though. So let's see if this is land. No land yet. Alright, so no blockers, that's fine. Alright, and so this actually, I think, will kill their Merfolk Branchwalker here, because they really need the mana right now. And so this is pretty brutal for them. We will be getting back a Carnage Tyrant, at least, if this continues. Hoping for no Assassin's Trophy, of course. Yep, no attackers. Yep, paying the 2. Do they have a 5 mana spell? Let's see, Assassin's Trophy. So we're looking for removal for their creatures so that then we can make sure we can have Carnage Tyrant sacrificed. That is important here. Alright, kills our guy. Either that or slow him down on mana. Vraska's Contempt. We get a Carnage Tyrant, they don't, and then we can Eldest Reborn the next turn. Yeah? Tapped. I think we hit the Cowl now, so they can't play it the next turn. Gain some life. We get a Carnage Tyrant. Do they have land here? No land. Alright, so give us your Carnage Tyrant. Yes, please. Hexproof. Not bad. All the good stuff. Yeah. We will play Steam Vents and I think just pass the turn, and then we're going to Lightning Strike. We could just Thought Erasure and steal their stuff. Steal the other Carnage Tyrant here. There's something to be said about that. Mission briefing. I was thinking that we could Vraska's Contempt instead, but Plaguecrafter actually pretty good there. Steam Vents to the graveyard. And then, yeah, we'll Thought Erasure. Get a Surveil into our Plaguecrafter again. Well, this is a great way to make sure Carnage Tyrant never comes down. Ooh, Vivian Reed. The Vivs. Alright, we're going to take the Carnage Tyrant still. Plaguecrafter on top. So I can kill the Eldest Reborn. If they play it, we swing Carnage Tyrant at it, and then we Eldest Reborn and kill it. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape still. And they actually have to have mana still to do anything. Okay, Tubes number 2 comes down. Alright, go to combat and swing in. See if they'll block at all. I mean, it doesn't make sense to. Plaguecrafter. Llanowar. Alright, well, we are going to try for Eldest Reborn here now. I think. I mean, I guess we could just keep swinging in. We're not really in a hurry at this point. They have the mana for Vivian Reed, though, next turn. So they play Vivian Reed, they get a draw. We swing at Vivian Reed, they double block to try to keep it alive. And then we Eldest Reborn. Yep, so pass the turn. Actually, Llanowar will even be tapped down, so even if they play Vivian Reed, yeah, so I think that they just noticed that as well. So there we go. That is the benefit of discard. Just especially being able to see the opponent's deck, know what they have in hand. That is one thing I like about Arena is that I'm able to see their hand the whole time. It's kind of unfair in some ways, but yeah, let's go check out this deck here. All right, so like I was saying, being able to see their hand in Arena does change Magic a little bit because it's not up to you to remember it the whole time. At the same time, it's like we assume that you wrote it down. It takes out all like the legwork, which is kind of what Arena is supposed to do. I mean, even with building a deck, this is so much easier than having to go through cards and like put them into sleeves, all that stuff. Like that's the one part of Magic that I really didn't like at all. And so doing this is really fun. So if you guys enjoy this deck, give a shout out to Josh because Josh is awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. Give a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much and bye-bye.